Hey everybody, I'm Crow. Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. We're gonna try and go on a probably less dangerous mission where we can make some money. Because now that we have these 4 people here, I think they could do some serious damage to the Swine God if we don't kill Wilbur. Because Rord might actually be able to stun the Swine God, and if he can't, he can almost definitely stun Wilbur, I imagine. Bleeds for days, extra beast damage, extra human damage, all kinds of buffs and bleeds if we need them. I'm like, these guys sound great at doing that. But I'm not sending them in there unless they're absolutely, like, as close to fully upgraded as I can get them. So we need to make money first. And we have free resources because farmers have been doing work. So I figured go to the ruins because we have a Crusader and I have really wanted to try the Necromancer's Collar on somebody. So he does 50% extra damage on holy enemies on these 2 abilities. And just 20% on this one. But it is actually better now. He can heal anybody. She can heal anybody. And she can heal anybody and everybody. So hopefully we don't die miserable deaths. Also, we got 2 new toys that I like. He's got the Gunslinger's Buckle, which trades range damage for, or trades melee damage for range damage. So we took Open Vein off because we're going to the ruins and there's going to be lots of skeletons. And we also picked up a Poisoned Herb. So, more Blight skill chance on the Plague Doctors, should we ever end up going that route. Probably would have been pretty good for this place too, but I'm fairly confident with this. Especially since our back row's already taken up anyway. So, without further ado, we have both of these in use. So, eating for 2. 1 rest means 4. Plus 8. Oh, wait. That's right, might as well grab a full stack. Might as well grab a full stack. Full stack. 6. Everything else stacks up to 6. That's right. Super prepared. For no reason other than that we can be. So, let's grab all the food. We're gonna end up replacing it anyway, but extra heals. And then the provisions were dispersed. Skeletons with high protection are susceptible to blight attacks. I think most things with high protection are, unless they're pigs.
The fiends must be driven
Oh,
back.
maybe mushrooms too.
And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
But it seems like if they're not... Wow, this is unfortunate. I wish this connected. Battle room with Curio. 100% of room battles. Let's try this way first. Probably bound to be one of them. No, why would you do that? Stash loot. Who would hide loot in that? I heard if you use, medicinal herbs on this or something, you get extra loot somehow. I'm not sure how that works. I can't imagine what kind of magical plant matter you could just rub on that. Oh, that's kind of a waste.
Another one falls.
These things aren't really, like, resistant to bleed either. Festering Vapors doesn't kill anybody. Especially since she has the protection ring. 2 damage. Meh. Let's just buff our dodge. So hopefully we don't get bladed. Or diseased from the terrible maggot. Hey! I was about to say, I think we just got diseased. 4 damage. I hate the maggots more. You can blight us, which you probably will since he has less blight resistance. Wow. Or not.
Back to the pit.
He actually has 10% less blight resist. I wonder what their chance is at blighting. I wish we could see their percentages. No real reason to use anything else, so I guess dodge? Because the blight's not going to kill him, and pretty much anybody else could one-shot him. Grape shot, because it's in the very front. Unfortunate. It's just we lose so much damage on melee with this. Should I take the Dirk Stab? Maybe I should. Wow, you were just dodging like a beast. I guess it's because he is one, but still.
Be gone, fiend.
Oh, that's right. Minor antiques. And I'm glad we don't have to collect grain. Those quests are kind of neat, but losing 3 inventory slots, like, I'd rather smash the altars since that opens up more inventory as we go further in. So, are you gonna... Yeah, you're just gonna keep doing this until something bad happens. Foul-smelling air. Open the crate! Portraits. I think we're getting pretty close to not needing any more portraits. Because we've got enough for, I think the next one we need is 8, and then the one after that's probably 10, and then 14, I think. So with this, I think we only need 12. And this is
Finding
just
the stuff
room
is only
battles.
the first test. Now it must be carried
So
home.
90, 60, 60, 60, but he doesn't have any stress, so there's no reason to bother. So let's go back without getting any stress. And start running on this way to victory. Because now there's no more branching paths. Man, this game's so linear. Eat 2 food. Oh, that's right. We have an excessive amount of food. And nobody else is even hurt. Best way to do things? That's like, oh man, look at all this food I have, and nobody's dying. First world problems. And we're back to the start. Was there even a room battle up this way? I think we only did in between room battles, but it was good that we checked anyway, because it would have sucked if there was one right there. Crate is empty. Is Curio empty? Nope, and the contents are
If only
1,000 gold.
treasure could staunch the flow of
Ah, that's right, the antiquarian's
otherworldly
supposed to get it.
corruption.
Why is anybody else interacting with these things? I think it has an increased chance for us to get stuff if the antiquarian's the one that does it. So you one-shot the hell out of that.
Executed with impunity.
And then no! And then yay! And then ha!
Well struck.
And then pew! And then dead.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
We're ready! That's a big guy. 70% stun. We're gonna need to dodge the giant crushing hammer of death. And I didn't move you back to the front. Grape shot blast because you're hitting everybody. 18% damage, 9% accuracy. We can't reduce his protection. Probably just start popping into this guy. We already do lots of extra damage anyway. 17 damage, even through the protection. Stun him, please. 60% chance.
Executed.
Resisted. This is gonna hurt. He's just gonna hit this mace on the ground, and it's just gonna do a giant AoE and blow everybody up. Critical 14! Not what I wanted to see. Hey, he only hit one person. Hey, he didn't hit anybody. Dodging. Quarrel. Why are you focusing the healer? Do you guys have tactics? Do you know? Direct target. Tell me that one of you can do that much damage. She's gonna be directly healing herself. You do 9 to 17. 9! There were so many numbers that could have killed them.
Ears. Blurred vision. The end
Okay, we resisted the
approaches.
stun. I could live with that. Grape shot! We hit both of them. I forgot that Grape Shot didn't hit all of them. Stupid guy taking up 2 spots. Quit hitting her, she's delicate. Get bladed. By an antiquarian. 10. All the extra healing from Super Scroll. Unfortunate that it makes him slower. He can't hit him in the back. So, direct target on the corpse? Aw, if only it was still unholy. Would have been great if you could just one-shot the corpse, which is basically just bones and armor at this point anyway. I don't know how you'd get a damage bonus on that. Keep lighting! 6 damage per round. Someday that will matter. Quarrel? We're still dodging. 26. Kind of a waste of a grip. He can't hit the guy in the front any otherwise, so I guess we'll just Grape Shot. That was your Grape Shot that did so much damage. I remember when that used to do like 3 and 2 to everything. He was basically like those banded Fusilier people or whatever. And now he's all grown up. Such damage increases. And whenever we get to areas where we can camp before the boss, clean guns, amazing, 20% more damage. Even more crit. Blight. Already gonna die. Not yet going to die. Pretty much wishes he was dead. Oh wait, here it is, actually.
Grievous
Double dead.
injury. Palpable fear.
Why did he take it after he attacked? Oh no, that was the other guy, my bad. It just pushed him back. I was like, what? How did you stabbing me kill yourself?
Give them no quarter.
1,000! So, this is the Muns. So, Anti-Venom can die. Shift-click to discard. And I'll take the 1,000 gold. And this Anti-Venom can die. And I'll take the probably like 1,200 and... or 1,125 or 1,500 or whatever this is. I think these are only like 750. Damage against beasts could be neat though. So, bandages? Hey, I think we can get rid of something bad here. Or maybe it's just stress. I never remember these things. Is anybody here actually... When did... That's an antiquarian. It doesn't even matter. And... Regia... Yeah, she has the worst stuff here, probably. Holy water it. Zoophobia. Perfect. Scouting. Treasure. I renamed them. These people already had names. This person, I don't know if it's a guy or a girl. Cash Cow, because that's basically the only reason they're here. And her name was Skoland, so I just basically made it official. Battle with Curio. But not before... Oh, it's a collector. I forgot to move you to the front again, huh? Blight would very likely work. Almost definitely. Is it worth it, though? Probably just buff our dodge. He's gonna get a go anyway. I doubt we're gonna be able to stun him. He's in a bad position for us to do damage to him, unfortunately. 9 could be worse, though. These are Eldritch and not Unholy, unfortunately. So, we're going to start cutting through these. Also, there's only 3 kinds. These are all 3 of them that can come through. I don't think it's actually based on your party. Like, there's no collected Hellion or anything. So, we're going to one-shot the Vestal. And that's basically today. So, 2 more damage with a stun. He's probably going to guard him. Headhunt. 9 damage. But we resist. See, another useful reason to have these guys at lower health. Bang!
A singular strike.
Headhunt. You know, this fight took an extremely long time. I think I'm going to cut out the middle, because he pretty much healed up to full after we got him under half. Or around half? I don't know. Direct healing. Yeah, this is already 23 minutes. And we can just wreck it. Buff us up. And we're gonna ruin their day. 13 damage. He'll hit them both. Probably not for 13 though, regrettably. If only this also did damage to Eldritch. It'd be perfect for the Darkest Dungeon. They both dodged, they both hit, they both bleed. Or bled. Hey, but we crit it all back. Or at least most of it. You guys are getting crazy. You're not going to kill Frank, are you? What did Frank ever do to you? Not the cash cow. We need them for money. Heal yourself for an insignificant amount. Shoot them both. Heal everyone. This is all about the AoE now. Why? Why you gotta dodge that? This was over. Dodge. Dan, get them both. Get them. I clicked on them. Everything runs red. Because we didn't keep the bandages.
This expedition at least promises success.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Thank you very much. Busts. Useful for the other stress place. I guess we could get rid of this for that. Move you guys up to the front just in case. And battle with Curio. Hopefully that other battle's the last room too. Because we're already filling up on the treasures. Probably going to camp in here just to be safe. Because there's probably not going to be more than 4 battles after that anyway. 13. Considering his protection, that's pretty damn good. 21 crit. Moving it right along. Don't have as good as stress handling at the moment. I guess for camp we will. So might as well as get rid of them. I believe we do have some pretty good healing skills on camp. At least the Vestal... No, I think the Vestal's actually more stress-based too. I think we have a pretty stress-healy party. Stressful incantation. And dodge. Get them all! I love how high this damage is now. If he rested and got the extra 20% damage, these numbers could get even crazier. Heal everybody. And get them both. If only anybody else could go. Actually, they're probably going to go before the Gladiator, right? You... That's not even going to be enough to kill him. Even if it did blight him. But I guess it didn't matter because they would have died anyway. Getting dodged. Getting Vestaled. 3 crits! For maximum, we did maximum healing and 3 of them crit. I think that's the first time that's ever happened. And... get wrecked. All of your blight. I don't know how you, like, poison a skeleton, but... we're apparently pretty good at life.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Sigils. Or crests. I read sigil. Very important. But... Beast Slayer ring, maybe? Beast Slayer ring? Beast Slayer ring. It could replace the holy water, but... we're gonna camp here, actually, so let's camp and then do that.
Huddled together.
All the food.
Furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
Everybody's actually fully healed. So, oh wait, you don't have that. Stat. Desist. Somebody else kill her stress. Scrounge for trinkets. That's worth next to nothing if I remember right. You are definitely going to clean your guns. And bandit sense. So now he's going to super damage. They're going to be surprised. We're not going to get attacked in the middle of the night.
Radiance, may we find victory.
And we are protected with a Knightly Aura. 10 dodge. And we're not going to camp again. So it's basically permanent. 90, 60, 60. Basically what I assumed. Ironmans are good at being thieves. And that means getting past security systems.
Trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
So... surprise! Man, this antiquarian just feels like we're not even doing anything. I know it's an antiquarian, but still. I mean, I'm glad we're getting more money. If I would remember to interact with the curios. 76. And stun the one that does damage. X-Blade. Luckily, he has the protections. This doesn't lower protections, does it? Nope. Tempting him with a goblet. Minus 3% crit. Not getting shot. Because it didn't lower his dodge. Yeah, he apparently just dodges all day long. It's his hobby. Empty Goblet. And Quarrel. Get him!
Devastating blow.
Finish him, I don't care. Shoot him again. Could have used it on him, but... he resisted the stun too, for reals. X-Blade. We're at least getting money off of this, and this is the goal. We're going to upgrade people, and then we're going to do neat things. And by neat things, I mean bosses. Bosses are pretty neat, right? We still have 7 more to go before we go into the Darkest Dungeon fully. Or at least until we've got, like, completion stuff.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Portraits. We are close to the end. Let's just use all the holy water. Hopefully we get a use out of this. If not, we held on to it for a while, right? The contents are yours. A key, but we have 6 of those already. So basically, it's just more food. Empty room. Bookshelf. What does bookshelf do? Ah, apparently stress. And trap, which we succeeded in disarming, even though we didn't have a 100% chance to succeed. Wait, why smash it open when I could just use a key? 1,000 gold. 1,000 gold. Could stack up to 2,000 because we have an antiquarian. I believe that's going to be better than this then, because this is probably like 750. Busts. Nothing I really want to get rid of. Torch.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and
Thank you very much
purpose
for
is
the
made
scouting.
clear.
Lots of rubble in the way. That was probably the last food check.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
I think... ooh, a map. Well, there was curios. I think there can be journal pages in those. It's the only reason I check them. So, standard skill of battle. Unholy all around. You can tempt him with a goblet, he's still gonna like one-shot you guys. Probably not him, though. But all the more reason that he should hit him because of the 50% extra damage he does. Grape shot. 8 is so satisfying. That's more than half his health. Blight on him because he has protections. This is the end, so basically just screw him up as long as we don't get more stress.
The promise of
It'd
safety.
be good to go on other missions. Dead weight. Moved back and stunned. Yep. Get them both. Dang, I was hoping that would be higher. Extra unholy damage. Why are you not working? 4 and 6, for real? That only would have hit him for 8. Another 1. Butter blade. So he's gonna get to whack us again. But he shouldn't get to whack us after that. Graveyard Slash. Erect. He's having a bad day now. Actually, we should probably just get both. Yeah, now he's not even gonna get to whack us.
A death by inches.
He gets moved up before his next turn. We grape shot blast. And all is well. Tempting Goblet. This lets us blight for whatever reason. You can relieve some stress. And you can finish it. Stunned with 1 health and blighted.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
So... our torches are pretty good. Get rid of those. Do we have any other use for keys? Yes, we do. There is actually one more room, which means we should probably keep the torches. Do we need a shovel? It does not look like it. We'll keep the torches instead of the shovels, just in case. Good to know this isn't the last room. Hidden treasure.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Dang. Crate stashed full of heirlooms. That's not very full. Unless it was a tiny box. Slavering ghoul. Get blighted for whatever purpose. Shoot them both. I have an 8. She'll just passively get cleaved down at this rate. Actually, much faster. Because he's about to dash forward for justice. Oh, she hung on. But for no reason. Well, I mean, I guess she wasted the Vestal's turn, but meh. Owl. 8, 11, 10. Direct shot. Direct hit. And direct hit. Will you take 6? You will. And you're going to take even more than that.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Wow, everything for that stack. Neat. The room battle wasn't in this one, so we're safe to move him back. He can go back into the front. For reasons. And now we have 2 battles. And one of them is thankfully just maggots. So you can buff us so that we don't get diseased, because they're probably really fast. Yeah. You got hit. But not diseased. She dodged, thankfully. And he was only in a position to hit one of them, unfortunately.
From our lands.
The only composition that just really doesn't work. 7 and 6. Or position for him to do stuff, I mean, anyway. You're going to get wrecked on your turn, but we're not going to give you a chance. They don't leave bodies anyway. No cleanup.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Treasures are stacked in the cabinet. Probably get more gold. This is the end, right? Use the torch.
The way is lit. The
Get
path
the
is
gold.
clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
And let's just go. You never know if we're going to get a food. Oh, right. Forgot to check this. Bad things could happen, but they're pretty... not that important here. I guess other than the antiquarian, surprisingly enough. So, heal up. Heal up. Might as well. We're getting loads of money, and that's all that really matters. I'll mince the episode up some so that it's not too terribly long. There was lots of extra walking and stuff. Accusation, especially since this was in the farthest possible room and there's no other way we could walk around it. Like, if we were in the Warrens, wouldn't have even been a thing. Get him! Them having 20 health kind of sucks. Frank gets stunned. Axe blade. 4 and 5. You're getting pretty low damage with this. I expected you to be super holy man of justice. Tempting goblin. Maybe he's not reading the words right. Chance down. Keep wrecking him.
A
Crit.
powerful blow.
Perfect, so they moved up, and now they're all in position to be hit by him. Wonderful. Ooh, almost. He's still going to be gone next time, but the Madman will probably get a go since he has a speed of 10. Yep. Regrettable, but even because they're not champion level heroes, it's cheaper to get their stress off if we do need to do that. 2, but not going to matter. I should have thrown it on that
The
guy.
slow death on unforeseen.
Didn't matter anyway.
Unforgiving.
Oh look, food for some reason. Don't need shovels. We don't need keys for that chest. Continue. Open. More gold. And we're pretty done. So let's see what it ended up being. We didn't get a
Room by room.
secret room,
All
unfortunately.
by all.
So it's probably not going to be
Reclaim
too
what is
amazing.
ours.
Yeah. 20,000 though. 21 actually. And this will probably make it more worth it. We got a bunch of crests, that's true. A few more portraits towards the end goal. Probably just go and upgrade that other building now. 44444. Lethargy. But we return to the hamlet.
In time, you will
Tempest.
know the tragic extent of my failings.
Anywho, I'll try and cut this up somehow so that it's a little bit more manageable. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you liked it. Later, everybody.